Alright boys, so as of today, the Felwinter's Lie shotgun is officially out, and you can go get it right now. If you do need help getting the 1000 shotgun kills, you can go check out my video I made on how to get that done in roughly 30 minutes. But the question on everyone's mind right now is, how does Felwinter's Lie compare to Mindbender's Ambition? Mindbenders has been top dog for a while now with little competition, but as of today, there is a new kid on the block. A new kid with a slew of amazing interchangeable perks that is really gonna give Mindbenders a run for its money. So today I, Papa myfi, am going to be going over both shotguns and telling you all which one I think is better and which one I think you should use. But you know the drill. If you're new, and only if you enjoy the videos or have ever found them useful, then feel free to subscribe, pretty please. Also, I live stream raid help over on twitch.tv/myfi with an underscore at the end every single day except for Sundays and Thursdays. So if you need to do a raid or if you've never done a raid, then come on out and I will help you through it. Okay, enough of all the plugs, let's get into these two shotguns. So first up, let's go ahead and take a look at the in-game stats of both weapons. The stats I am using for Mindbenders is a max range one with rifled barrel, accurized rounds, and a ranged masterwork, just in case you were wondering. Impact, Felwinters has 80, Mindbenders has 80, tied. Range, Felwinters has 47, Mindbenders has 63. Stability, Felwinters has 27, Mindbenders has 36. Handling, Felwinters has 33 and Mindbenders has 24. Reload speed, Felwinters has 41, Mindbenders has 45. Aim assistance, Felwinters has 33, Mindbenders has 39, and zoom, both are equal at 12. Now on paper, most of you, including me, would immediately say Mindbenders is better, but what Felwinter really brings to the table is its perks. Felwinter's Lie comes with full choke in column 1, accurized rounds in column 2, you have the choice between slide shot or quick draw in column 3, and then for column 4, you have the choice between opening shot or Vorpal Weapon. And finally, we have a ranged masterwork and the intrinsic perk shot package, which is going to tighten Pellet Spread. These combination of perks are some of, if not the best perks you could want on any shotgun. Now I took both my max range Mindbenders and Felwinter's Lie into a private match and did some testing with the help of some friends to really put these two shotguns side by side in the department that most people care about, max one-shot potential. Now what I'm about to tell you is using Felwinters with opening shot. For anyone wondering, I was switching to a different weapon, firing a few shots and then switching back to Felwinters just to make sure I was activating opening shot. You know, I really wish opening shot would show up in the bottom left when it's active, but sadly, it doesn't. Starting out at 5 meters, both consistently one-shot, no surprise there. At 6 meters, both consistently one-shot as well, no surprise there. At 7 meters, both consistently one-shot, but with the occasional hit marker from Mindbenders that would leave the opponent with a sliver of health. Then we have 8 meters where things start getting weird. I found that Felwinters out of 10 shots from 8 meters was one-shotting around 80% of the time. Mindbenders, on the other hand, out of 10 shots was only one-shotting around 30% of the time. Yes, at 8 meters, I only got Mindbenders to one-shot 3 times. Then finally 9 meters, where I got Felwinters to successfully hit a one-shot kill 1 time. Mindbenders out of 10 shots did not one-hit a single time. Also, I would like to throw in the fact that at 9 meters, when Felwinters didn't one-hit, it would bring the opponent to a lower health than the Mindbenders would. I could not replicate the 9 meter one-shot again. I was only able to do it once in all of my testing, but I thought you all should know. So what can we draw from these results? Well, shotguns as a whole are super inconsistent. I was standing in the same spot, shooting the same part of the body for every single test. So theoretically, if it one-hits one time, then it should always one-hit, but it doesn't. So the final conclusion on the range portion is 9 times out of 10, you will one-shot someone at 8 meters with Felwinters as long as you have opening shot and it is procced. You can one-shot with Mindbenders at 8 meters, but you have to get a good pellet spread, which honestly feels like RNG, and you don't have any control over. Felwinters wins when it comes to consistent one-shot kills at range. Now that I've mentioned pellet spread, let's talk about these two weapons' pellet spread and how they compare. Felwinters wins hands down, no competition. At almost any range past 5 meters, the pellet spread was consistently displaying the same pattern. 1 pellet in the middle, surrounded by 4 pellets, and then surrounding those pellets was 7 pellets. Now, if we look at Mindbenders, well, it would sometimes mimic the same pattern as Felwinters, but would not be as tight. Also, more times than not, Mindbender's pellets would not even be in a pattern and would just be all over the place. Now, all the pellet spread testing was done on a wall, so take that as you will. Now, one last thing before we move on that I wanted to mention was Vorpal Weapon. As we all know, Mindbenders cannot one-shot supers even to the head. It also does not do enough damage to allow you to get a shotgun/melee kill either. So you shotgun, then you melee. No, you can't even do that. But if you switch opening shot on Felwinters to Vorpal, you can. You can shotgun melee any super no matter what class you are using. Whether the shotgun shot lands to the head or body, as long as you follow it up with a melee, they are going down. Now, which shotgun do I think you should use? I think if you have a perfect 5 out of 5 Mindbenders with rifled, accurized, slide shot, quick draw, and a range masterwork, and you have no interest in killing supers and you are just fine by dying to them, and you don't care if Mindbenders is not as consistent at 8 meters, as long as you have slide shot and quick draw at the same time, then stick with your Mindbenders. Having slide shot and quick draw on a shotgun is one of the best combinations in the game. I even found myself getting annoyed that I was having to reload when using Felwinters today because I haven't ran a shotgun without slide shot in so long. Getting a shell back into your gun by just sliding and keeping you in those fast-paced gunfights is so nice compared to having to stop and reload. And no, I'm not going to switch to slide shot on my Felwinters because quick draw is a top tier essential perk. Now for the other 99% of the population, I think you should 100% use Felwinters. It has a more consistent one-shot kill potential at 8 meters compared to Mindbenders. It has a more consistent pellet spread compared to Mindbenders. It has quick draw, which is a must on all shotguns. It has Vorpal, which can be switched to when the enemy team starts getting their supers. And the cherry on top, it doesn't require you to spend hours upon hours upon hours in a strike just hoping for it to drop, let alone a god roll to drop. Boys, in my opinion, we have a new king on the block, but only time will tell because remember, this is a day one comparison. And there we go. Now I need something from you. Yes, you. What are your all's opinion on this? Do you think Felwinters is better than Mindbenders, or do you think Mindbenders will continue to be king until it gets sunset? I'm curious, so let me know in the comment section. With all that being said, the rest of the video is going to be me being a scumbag and using Felwinters with Antaeus wards in the Crucible, so you can get a good look at how it actually performs in game. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to drop a like, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.
You got the sauce, bitch. Jokey got the sauce, bitch.